I mean, Jeff knows his stuff. He's a veteran front office guy, and he knows players. And just enjoyed working with him the time he was there in Toronto. He had a lot of input on what we're doing now as far as the team, the players, the style. He was huge in analytics as far as making sure things, you played in an analytical way. So Orlando has a good front office man in Jeff.
He has his work cut out for him, but does he have the kind of basketball?
Well, it is his work cut out. I tell you what, his work's cut out, but also too, you got a lot to work with here too. Mm-hmm. Vucevic is a heck of a player. Fournier is a heck of a player. Gordon is a heck of a player. I'm looking at their team and I'm saying, whoa. So, no disrespect to them. The injury bug has hit them pretty hard. They have Terrence Ross, Bismack Biyombo, those two guys are two of my favorite players. But they have some work to do. But again, Jeff will get it done. He and John will do an excellent job of putting their team together. And I just hope that they don't do it too quick.
Coach, what have you liked about Anunoby this season? What he brings to the table as a rookie?
His toughness, physicality. He gives us a toughness. He has no regard. He understands how physical he can be. He busts through screens as well as anybody I've been around. Again, offensively, he's still trying to find himself. We've encouraged him to shoot the ball, shoot the three. When he does it, he does it without thinking. He's pretty good, but he's just got to relax and play offensively. But defensively, he's exactly what we need, and his future is going to be very, very bright as a two-way player in our organization.
Do you have any concerns that as a rookie he's handling too much?
No. He's got some good veterans around him. It's a lot for a rookie to handle. If you trying to win a conference and get to the finals, yes, it is. But, we still have unfortunately had a chance to win a lot of games with him starting. So I'm not concerned about it yet. And, he's done a lot of good things for us to help us win.
Dwane, CJ's expectations of himself are obviously high. With him, what you've got out of him so far, I mean, there's numbers out today about him being the most efficient scorer in the NBA at this point. Per possession, it's like half a point. That's a number, I know. But do you even feel like you scratched the surface of it yet?
No, he can be so much better. Again, on a lot of different things. CJ is he's a professional scorer. He can get his shot off at any time. He does an excellent job of mixing up driving and that type of thing. Defensively, he can be better. He can get into his man, run his guy off his route, coming out of the corners on DHOs. That's where for us, we know what he can do offensively, and we can do a better job of helping him get open and find them spots to utilize his three. But, he had, I thought the injury he had, the mouth surgery he had early in the season kind of got him off rhythm a little bit, out of condition a little bit. So again, he's just now coming back, but there's another level for CJ to get to.
What has Serge added to this team over the course of pretty much the year that he's been here?
A four that can switch out and do some things defensively. He's still finding himself offensively, what he can do with the ball, and once they run him off the three-point line, making a play off of that. I thought the team's now running him off, and now his next charge is to make sure he makes a play, whether it's going in to finish with a runner or kicking out to the outside. The other night he got bailed out. He tried to make a tight pass to JV under the basket. Those are kind of next level offensive plays he's done. And this is the first time in his career he's had the ultimate green light offensively to do some things. So he's one of those old veterans that is learning the offensive end and stretching out to becoming an excellent three-point shooter. But his defense is his anchor. His defense is what he's got to hang his hat on for us to be a championship level team.
Has his defense been better the last 6-8 weeks than it was even since?
It has, and a lot of it is probably like the old adage is tied to his offense. He's been pretty efficient offensively, and that energy level goes up on the other end. So, and it should be the other way around. But He's done some good things. He's just got to continue. He's got his hands full tonight in Gordon. Gordon is he's a lot like Blake Griffin, brings the ball down the floor, runs double drag pick and rolls, cuts out of the corner. The young man is, he's coming back from injury, so he's got a lot of juice in the tank. So Serge and Pascal both have their work cut out for him tonight.
How has Serge fit in with the team and the team culture? Obviously, he had the suspension earlier this year.
Oh, he's like, the suspension to me has nothing. I love it. First of all, a guy's going to jump up in your chest. You got to protect yourself, and if you're going to get suspended for that, a lot of guys be in trouble in the NBA. But he's fit in like a glove. He's kind of the heart of our defense. Talks on defense in our film sessions. He has a lot of suggestions defensively. Again, he's trying to find himself offensively in what we're doing. Not what we're doing, but what he's doing. Begin off with taking the ball off the dribble, making a play off the dribble, shooting the three, which is relatively new for him at his stage of his career. But most old players, I would say this, that I've been around, Sam Perkins, Detlef Schrempf, all those guys became much better offensive players later in their careers. And definitely Sam, really stretched the floor and got really efficient with shooting the three. And I see Serge kind of getting to that on the offensive end. But again, like I said, he's got to hang his hat on the defensive end, which is, he's been an all-defensive team, 2-3 times or whatever it is. So that's where he's got to hang his hat.
Dwane, Terrence Ross has told us a lot about how close the relationship was with you and him. Do you keep in contact at all?
Don't keep in contact with him. I see him. I love Terrence. Spent a lot of time with him when he first come in the league. Just watching him grow up as a kid. I'll never forget his rookie year. He had a stomach ache the night we was going to start him in the exhibition game, and we didn't get to start him. So, but again, just growing as a young man, that's what I remember most about Terrence, because he's gifted. The young man is one of the best shooters I've been around, off the dribble, athletic, one of the freak athletes. And his future is going to be bright too, because Terrence is a young kid, but watching him grow as a man, as a mature player. I never forget the night he had 51 against the Clippers. I was so proud of him and happy for him. But again, his growth is there. It's unfortunate he had an injury this year to kind of keep him out, but his future is going to be really, really bright, and I just hope, like I always say, 4 nights out of the year he's not that bright.